Now, Stian, now we're talking about the cover itself. What about someone who is employed and does have group risk benefits? Do you kind of look at what it is that you have with your company, or do you just need to go and get those things by yourself?
That's also a great question. One of the things that I detest, and I'm going to say,
Yes, I love that. Yes.
is if people go and they sit in front of someone that sells insurance or a broker or financial planner, and that guy says, okay, let's look at your salary and what's the maximum you can get. You first go to your budget and you say, what's my budget? Now, hopefully you don't live on the brink of extinction on your budget that every month you're just, making sure you can make ends meet. So the first thing is to go and have a look at that. Then obviously you have group risk benefits. Again, on group risk benefits, you might have lump sum disability, you might have income protectors. Some insurance companies and some corporates now also give you a temporary disability. Now, if you have a salary and my salary, I have some leave, some holiday leave that I can use, and I might have a certain amount of sick days. You can all incorporate that into how much you should extend the period before you start claiming. Because a 1 month or a 7-day waiting period is a lot more expensive than a 3-month or a 6-month waiting period. So keep that in mind. And then you say, do you have a bonus? But the bottom line is go first look at your budget. Don't go and say, I want to have the maximum. Also keeping in mind, there's certain limits. So you can only get up to 75% of your income on a monthly basis in case you become disabled. You can't just go and say...
Because they're not trying to make you rich, right?
No, absolutely. And here's the problem.
But it's tax-free.
Yes, that's
absolutely.
a very...
But also you don't on the contribution, you don't get the tax deduction. But keep in mind, you might have that at work
and then you've doubled up.
And you've doubled up on the other side. And that is a mistake a lot of people do. And they sit with, I call them brokers because we walk away from them, your broker. If you sit in front of a guy like that, he just wants to sell you insurance. He's an insurance salesman. A lot of them don't even look at your group risk benefits. And now you pay for something that costs you 3,000-4,000 Rand a month that you can never claim for. On life cover, you can have 10, 20, 30 million Rand life cover. You can have 100 million in life cover. But on disability, you're limited.